Let me tell you the story of how it all began. I was uploading my videos that I made in school and watching a lot of videos on YouTube before I saw this video telling me how I could, cheat my way onto the most viewed of the day. So I took their advice. I got the Firefox, I got the extension, I set it all up, and I had this idea for a video. So I made my first video, which is actually the What is Terrorism video. Kind of mimicked what everybody else seemed to be doing on YouTube, which is just sitting down in a chair, talking into the camera. It's like what I'm doing now, but everybody seemed to be doing it. Lonely Girl and all them. This was before it was found out that Lonely Girl was a fake. I used the Firefox and the extensions, and then pumped up the views, and bam! I got on the most viewed of the day, the last page, the 5th page. But I kept doing it, I kept doing refresh, and then I got on the 4th page, and then I got on the 3rd page, and then I got on the 2nd page. And then when I finally reached the 1st page, that's when all the comments started coming, the ratings, the yada yada yada, all that stuff. I ended up getting like over 100,000 views and like over 400 comments. Now when I made this, I didn't think this was a very controversial video. I figured, hey, people don't like Bush, people are already privy to this whole propaganda, around the war on terrorism. But overwhelmingly, it was negative comments, a negative response in general to the video. A few people here and there said they liked it, but the majority was just bleh, just shitting on me. They called me a fag over and over again, and all the negative shit you could imagine they said to me. Oh, and by the way, the top people on YouTube, trust me, they deal with this on a daily basis. The negative crap from people far outweighs the praise. But I didn't really care. I liked it. It was exciting. I tried to just pretend it was like constructive criticism as much as I could, but whatever, I can't complain. I was having my 15 minutes, So I kept doing this week after week, making videos, getting them on the most viewed, sometimes getting them on the most discussed list. I had more than a few videos get on the most discussed of the day. And I actually think I had like 2 videos go to most viewed of the day, like #1 most viewed. The Barbie video that I made, that one went up there, and also WTF are we gonna do this election? Now that was significant because I got that #1 most viewed of the day like 2 weeks before the November elections, and I was basically telling people to vote for the Democrats, telling them, hey, they're going to end the war, everything's going to be all right, maybe we'll get Bush impeached, I don't think I convinced anybody, but having it there, I know a lot of people saw it, so I think I might have removed some doubt from people's minds. But I think, people were going to vote for the Democrats either way. I mean, it was a close race, I guess, but that video, actually, YouTube was changing at that time, and for some reason, that video stayed on the most viewed of the day a whole extra day more than it was supposed to. Usually with the honors, you only get like 48 hours after you upload it to be on the most of the day lists, but for some reason they were changing something, and I was on that for 3 days. That video was up there, that close to election. I mean, whatever they fucked up at that time, it really just worked in my favor. I might have to eat my words though, because they haven't really ended the war, and Bush doesn't seem like he's going anywhere. I guess all that cheating pissed people off. They started making videos about how I was a big cheater. They started writing comments on all my videos, calling me a cheater, spamming my user page, all this crap. And, it didn't really bother me because I was cheating. And I didn't really deny it, but I didn't really admit to it either. Until now, of course. But one pissed off person. I guess they were pissed off about that, maybe something else, I don't know. But they decided to hack into my account and delete a bunch of my videos. I made a video about that already, so I'm not going to go into that again, but I actually got a lot of attention for that, and it actually worked out well. The same thing happened to Bohem as well, and also to GoGo Bean, and it was on YouTube News, and it eventually got fixed, but you know, it didn't really affect me too much. I just uploaded my videos again, kept going. So at this point I had some good momentum going, you know. I was starting to get some attention, I was getting subscribers, and I was starting to get some respect, and people at my school started, you know, noticing. They were talking about, hey, there's this kid at our school, he's getting all this YouTube attention. And someone in my class who wrote for the school independent paper, they said, hey, we want to do an interview with you, you know, we want to write a little piece in the paper. So I did this interview. They were asking me, oh, how to get into it, why are you doing it, blah, blah, blah. And then towards the end, they asked me, what about this cheating? You know, there's a lot of talk about this. And I basically said, like, hey, I don't want to talk about that. Don't write about that. It's nothing, you know. And it was just like instant karma, you know. As soon as like that article came out, YouTube like fixed the problem. Like, they fixed it so you couldn't cheat anymore. And that was it. I never got another video on the most viewed of the day. I don't get, you know, thousands of comments. I don't get messages in my inbox anymore. I don't get any video responses. I'm just fading into obscurity. A mere footnote on the history of early YouTube. I guess I'll lose some subscribers from this, but I don't really give a shit. I mean, it's their loss. I'm going to keep doing this because I enjoy it. And that's all that really matters now.